Tell me if you've noticed how hard it is nowadays to stand out as a photographer. And even more if you are a beginner. When I go to my Instagram feed, I'm amazed about the photos I see. They are incredible. There are amazing filmmakers, amazing photographers, content creators, and it's incredibly hard to stand out. And this is totally normal. So nowadays, it's not enough with taking good photos. You have to take many other things into consideration if you want to stand out in your business, in your photography business. So today, I'm very excited to bring you this video because I'm going to teach you exactly that. How you are going to stand out above other photographers, even if you are a beginner. I'm going to talk about the mistakes you are doing with your photography business that it's totally killing your branding. I'm going to give you amazing, easy tips that you can start applying today. And I'm going to teach you in the easiest way possible how you can create your own social media assets to promote your photography business, to create your own branding, and to create everything you want if you want to expand your business in social media. And everything is going to look so beautiful, and you're going to be able to present your photography in a way that it's going to be remembered. Because tell me, how many photographers do you remember online? Because nowadays, you scroll, you see a good photo, maybe you like it or comment something and you keep scrolling. But if you manage to have a good branding, people will follow you because the aesthetic of your whole brand, it's going to be incredible. And people love that nowadays because it's going to make you stand out. So the first thing I want to talk about is about the importance of branding. Branding is not just your logo and that's it, and you forget about everything else. It's the way you present your photos. It's your website, the font you choose, the color palette you choose, how you introduce every single social media assets to the public, and how cohesive it is. And if you have a good branding with a good logo, with a cohesive style, fonts and colors, people are going to remember you. And I'm going to tell you more about this later with examples for you to understand even better why you have to put this into practice today. Okay, so what's the mistakes you are doing right now with your photography business? That most likely you are not even thinking about branding. Probably you don't have any brand whatsoever and you are just selling your work, that's it. You are posting photos on Instagram and see what it sticks and you are not even taking care of the feed. That will never work because there is a lot of competition out there and I really want you to be up here. Even if you're a beginner, you can be here just with branding and how you present your business. Even if the quality of your photos are average still, that it's going to improve. But if the branding is spot on, you are going to be respected by your clients and people are going to follow you online because they are going to love the vibe of your branding. So that's why it's very important. And inconsistency is the main mistake you are doing. You don't have an editing style. Maybe you are going around photography niches and you are mixing things up in your Instagram account. I have many videos about this on my channel explaining way more about this topic, so make sure to subscribe because I have many videos about it. And I share weekly videos as well to help you with your photography business. I know how hard it is to find your editing style. It took me years, and that's why after a few years, when I found my photography style, I built my own Lightroom presets, and now I use always the same Lightroom presets for all my photography work, my editorial collection, for all my studio work and fashion shoots in London, and then I have my Bali film preset and my Moody Greens preset for all my travel photography work because I love moody greens and that's my color palette. So I always choose the same presets, maybe 1 or 2, even 3 sometimes, and I keep a cohesive style. And I highly recommend you, I always tell you this, it doesn't have to be my Lightroom presets, even though you can check them out. I'm gonna put them below. It can be someone else's Lightroom presets. If you're a beginner, don't wait till you find your editing style to be professional online because you're going to waste a lot of valuable time. So I highly recommend you to take any Lightroom preset out there, I don't mind which one, and start applying it to your photos. So at least you have a cohesive style. You can always evolve. Nobody is asking you to choose an editing style and stick to it forever. But maybe in your Instagram account, you start to have a cohesive style, and then with time, you're gonna be refining. This happens to all of us. So don't worry about that. Get some presets, apply them to your photos, adapt them well, and then maybe you can make that preset your own. Because let me tell you, Lightroom presets, it's an amazing tool to learn editing, because you can go to the right panels, I always tell you this, and deconstruct everything that photographer did. So you can move the slides around and see how it works in the photo. And another huge mistake you are making is to don't show personality. I think you've heard already how AI is coming for us in many aspects. Don't be left behind. There are so many haters against AI. I did hate it at the beginning because I was scared. Now what I'm doing is learning how I can survive when it comes to hit us all. And there are many ways to survive it. If you are just posting photos in a very cold way and you don't engage with your audience or potential clients online and you don't show your humanity, you are going to be left behind. I get so many clients thanks to my YouTube channel because people see me here and they feel like they know me because you guys know me. I mean, not fully, obviously, what you see online, but you can pick my personality, my passion, how do I work, you get to know me. I'm not telling you to do a YouTube channel, but you can do more low-key strategies. For example, Instagram Reels, very short ones, showing behind the scenes. You don't even need to talk. If you're an introvert, you can do voiceovers. And then you can show images, B-roll of you shooting with someone. People don't hire just photographers for their quality. They hire you for your personality. The way you laugh, the way you smile, the way you relax people when you are shooting with them. They want to see you working. They want to feel they know you because guess what? People are more terrified than you in front of your camera. So as photographers, we have to show confidence, okay? They're going to trust you way more. This helps a lot and this is branding as well, your personality. And another mistake, and I've been there for many years as well, so I'm the first one who is guilty of this, is to don't have a specific niche. Let me tell you, it's very positive to shoot within various niches. I do it. My website is very well categorized and it's very clean. That's why I highly recommend you always to have a website. But on Instagram, unfortunately, you cannot mix many niches because it doesn't look clean. People are going to get confused and that doesn't show branding. If you're a wedding photographer, you are a wedding photographer. If you're a portrait photographer, you are a portrait photographer. So for instance, I do shoot within many niches because I freaking love photography. So I'm not telling you to stop shooting other things. I tell you to pick one niche you want to target the most, like me, portrait photography. Check my website for your reference. You have the feeling that it's a portrait photography website. I'm a creative portrait photographer. But then you can see I do fashion, I do lifestyle, but 80% of the vibe of my website, it's portrait. That's the message I want to send. That's my branding. I'm a portrait photographer. So you get my point with this. Try to focus in one, even if then you do more niches, okay? I'm going to give you now very easy branding tips that are going to help you a lot if you start applying them today. I want you to choose 3 words for your brand. For mine would be earthy, because my travel photography has very earthy colors like moody greens, oranges, and ocean blues. Another word for my branding could be artistic. I do a lot of creative portrait photography and it's very artistic. So for me, that's a very big part of my branding. And another word that describes my business would be real. This is my tone of voice. I think you know already I'm quite honest on my videos. I tell you things like they are. On my Instagram account, I write my captions in a very friendly way. I'm honest, I'm quite close to you guys. I share pieces of my life here in Bali, when I play music, when I go around the island with my friends. I don't like to just share photography stuff. I'm like, I want to share with everyone when I'm having fun, for instance. So you see me as Laura, not just someone teaching photography on YouTube. So I decided to share those stories as well with you guys, even if they are not photography related, because I'm a human who likes to go out, have fun with my friends. I like to show you when I work behind the scenes as a digital nomad in different places of Bali. Real is a big part of my brand. So those are the 3 words for my branding. So I want you to do the same for yours. And those 3 words are going to be reflected in the photos you take, how you edit your photos, and how you speak to your audience, which are potential clients. So this is going to dictate the tone of all your branding. And the next thing I want you to do right now, take your phone right now, is updating your Instagram bio. A mistake I also did, okay? Because I don't know it all. I know it all now because I went through the same situations as you, okay? But I want you to write a professional bio. What's your photography niche? Where you are based? Because I see many people just saying portrait photographer. And I have no clue where are you based. If I'm a client, why would I contact you? I'm not gonna contact you just to ask you, listen, where do you live? No, people are lazy nowadays. People don't want to waste time. So make things easy for your potential clients in your Instagram bio. Then I want you as well to create a cohesive style on Instagram. And I'm gonna show you now how to do it. One of the apps I use, it's called Preview. And you can preview how your feed is going to look like before you post the photos. And it makes a huge difference when you can plan it in advance to see how the photos look when you share them. But I'm going to show you in a bit how you can create as well assets for your photography business. Photography promo, social media banners, everything for your social media presence. And the last tip here would be to choose your fonts and a color palette. Don't overcomplicate things. You can choose 2 fonts, for instance, you like, and they match with each other. This is very important. In Pinterest, you can get a lot of ideas for branding. You can put in the search bar cohesive color palette, and you are going to get hundreds of them for you to choose from. And then you can do the same, font combinations. I'm addicted to this because I love graphic design as well. So this is going to help you a lot to choose your branding, the colors you like and the fonts you like. And once you have that, I'm going to show you now how you can create everything by yourself without hiring any graphic designer, because it's going to be you. So let's go here to this platform, which I love. This platform is design.com, and I talked about that before because they have so many assets specifically for photography businesses. That's why I love it so much. It's super complete. I do have more videos about design.com teaching you a lot about how to make your own logo, email signatures, invoices, so you can watch those videos later. I'm gonna link them below. They are sponsoring today's video, and today we are going to focus in social media assets. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you can imagine, you can create it here with many assets for photographers. I already taught you how to do a logo, which is very easy, in another video, but I'm gonna do it in 5 seconds for those new here to see how it works. So here, you just have to put your name, the name of your business, and you go here to create logos. And you have thousands of logos to choose from. And to make things easier, you just have to go to the left and you can choose abstract, mascot, emblem, corporate, wordmark, whatever. And if you go here, for instance, to corporate, you will see that it's showing you more minimal logos, which is what you may like. So then you just have to choose one. I'm gonna choose this one, for instance. It offers you variations as well. I'm gonna choose this one. And then here you can modify everything you want. It's giving you already the logo. But as I told you before, if you picked another font for your branding, you can perfectly click here and choose a different font. This was just to show you quickly how easy it is to create your own logo and be professional. Let's go back, and this is what I'm going to show you today. Go to social. You have Facebook covers, YouTube banners, Instagram post, Facebook ads. You can choose whatever here, even Pinterest pins, Instagram reels, videos, YouTube shorts, YouTube video assets, everything. So let's go, for instance, to YouTube shorts. Because I'm in my account and I already designed a logo, which is black and white, it's right away showing me black and white videos with my own branding and my logo attached to it. You don't have to do anything else. Only pick the one you like and then you can modify it. So for instance, I really like the first one. I love minimal designs, they are way more professional, but I like this one too, with a model there. Maybe it can be one of your photos or videos. So let's click, and here you have the play button. Everything is animated. I'm gonna play again for you to see again. The letters, and also the model is moving. This wouldn't be a YouTube short, to be honest. I would do more things, but this can be your promo for your Instagram stories or Instagram reels or things like that. And it's already done. And again, if you click here in the text, you can change the font to match your branding. And then you can pick, for instance, here my logo because I want it bigger, and make it bigger. You can design everything yourself because it's already done. And then you can remove stuff. For example, maybe you don't like this, you remove it. Then here you press and you can put your website. And then you download it and you have a professionally made Instagram story that you can run as well with ads if you like, to target your audience in your town, for instance, as a professional photographer. So you can create everything yourself in a very professional way. And I'm going to show you, let's go back. Instagram post, for instance. All the templates are made for my photography branding with my own logo and black and white. And I forgot to mention, if you go here to unbranded and you remove branded, you are going to see everything. So you can see here many more options. You see, drone service, wedding photography, that's why I love design.com. Because you have other websites as well, but this one has so many assets for photographers. So I think this is very nice. I'm gonna go to branded again. And this is the one I showed you before. You can share Instagram posts that are animated or any others. And you can share here whatever you want, photography offers, maybe an about me post talking about your business or who you are. You have so many possibilities. And by the way, I have a freebie on my website with 72 content ideas for photographers for you to get bookings with your social media. That's completely free for you. I'm gonna put the link below for you to download it. And when you have those content ideas, you can use design.com to put them into practice with your own branding. And design.com gave me a specific link and a discount code for you, so you can get an 88% discount in your logo. So make sure to check it out below, because this is an amazing opportunity for you to create your branding from the scratch without any graphic design skills. And I'm going to share with you a bonus tip that is going to help you a lot nowadays. I want you to ask yourself, what makes you unique? And don't tell me nothing, because you are unique in this world. There is not more people like you in the world, both personally and in your career. Maybe you are a beginner, I don't care. Maybe you love film photography or black and white photography, or you shoot with dogs, pets photography. That's what makes you unique. And I want you to write it down and build your branding around that. So in my situation, my branding is as well my story. How I'm Spanish and I left alone with no money, no English, and without having any job. I moved to London by myself and I was sleeping in a hostel room with 15 people. That was my start as a photographer. There are more videos about this on my channel, about my story, but my story made my branding as well, because people connect with those stories and your bravery. So maybe you have another story to tell. That's your branding as well, what makes you unique. Nowadays, not everything is about the quality of your photos. Anyway, I stopped rambling for today. Check design.com below to grab that 88% discount in your logo and the freebie I have for you with the 72 content ideas for photographers, because both combined are going to help you a lot with your photography business. And obviously, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to keep learning with me on a weekly basis. And I will see you very soon. Mwah. Big love from Bali.